Welcome to the semi-finals of Voice Personality Hunt 2022. My name is Samantha and I'll be your host for VPH semi-finals. After rounds of intense judging, we're down to our remaining 12 contestants who are being split into 3 teams, each led by our veteran mentors from our artist management team. The 3 mentor teams are Team Rubab, Team Divya and Team Jaslyn. The task for semi-finals will be for our contestants to work in pairs and interview our guest speaker from the following 3 categories: Melodious Conversations with upcoming musical artists, The Sound of Stars for content creators, as well as Mellow Mealtime for all our foodies out there. However, there's a twist. Our guest speakers will be throwing curveballs at our contestants during the interview segments. To form our judging panel, we have invited esteemed judges from the media industry to decide who moves on to the grand finals. Let's introduce our judges.
Hello, I'm Muna Bagarib. I'm an actress, host, and content creator.
Hi, I'm PETRINA. I'm a voice and accents coach.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I am a fan of the 2 of them. That's why I'm actually here now. I'm a radio DJ. I work at Kiss 92.
Here's what happened.
Yo!
I'm Charlotte.
And I'm Luke, and you're watching the semi-finals of VPH 2022. I'm in a great mood today. Charlotte, what about you?
You know, Luke, thanks for asking that question because today I'm really in my feel. So on the way here, I was listening to one of my favorite songs ever, which is Love on the Brain by the Queen Rihanna herself. And I love that song because I'm a sucker for passionate songs and it's so soulful, so emotional. It just got my heart, I love it.
Actually, speaking of soulful, have you heard the song Still Is the Morning Coast Tonight?
Oh?
Yeah, it's sung by this artist that I discovered through her YouTube channel. She's an up-and-coming musician that's making great headway on the local music scene. She's performed at places like the Esplanade, events like Disney Plus's Miss Marvel Cosmic Block Party.
Wow.
Yeah. And guess what?
What?
I have her here today.
Oh my gosh!
Please welcome Shazza!
Hi.
Hello, thank you for having me. What an introduction. Thank you so much.
Hi Shazza, thank you so much for being here. I guess just to start things off, maybe you could tell us what song best describes how you're feeling right now.
That's a hard one. But I think I would say probably You Signed Up for This by Maisie Peters. Yeah, she's one of my inspirations at the moment. She works under Ed Sheeran's label at the moment, I think. So yeah, and she's around the same age as me. I love her music. So
Yeah, she has a really nice voice.
she does.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
goodness, yeah.
Definitely on my playlist, yeah.
That's pretty cool. But Shazza, just for our audience's sake, could you maybe introduce yourself in 3 words?
Right, okay. I'm such a multifaceted individual, but no, I mean, I would say, I think 3 words, loud.
Okay.
I get that a lot, unintentionally. Sentimental, very sentimental, and creative. Yeah, I think those are 3 words that sum me up. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, I fully resonate with the loud. The creative,
Right.
not so much. But
I doubt it. I'm sure you're creative. Yes, we all have that
I wish
spark.
I could say the same, but
So, I mean, Shazza, obviously venturing into something new, it's a little bit difficult, you face little stumbles along the way. So perhaps you could share sort of what challenges you face and how you've overcome them to really get to where you are.
Well, I mean, definitely, I think one thing that I have noticed making music in Singapore is, I mean, even before that as well, is that people don't really, Singaporeans don't listen to local music. Do y'all listen to local music?
We do,
But-
but I mean, we don't represent the whole of Singapore. so,
But what local music do y'all enjoy?
I personally like, sorry?
Benjamin King.
Benjamin King? You like Benjamin
Yeah.
King? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like to listen to the Smart Local.
Right.
Yeah, so they also produce music of their own.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they do. And
Shucks.
no,
Okay.
Now you know.
Okay, now
it's a
I
hidden
know.
gem, you
Yeah.
know. So
Right.
I get to listen to it. Then when I ask people, then they're like, "Oh, they do music too."
Right.
Yeah, but your music is where it's at, isn't it?
Which of Ben King's songs do you like?
Wow, I don't know, man. I mean, okay, I'll be very honest. I'm not the most on the local scene. So there's 1 or 2 which are in my playlist. But I'm kind of blanking out right now.
Right.
But yeah,
Have
they're
you heard Wicked?
No, I have not.
Okay. I think that's the one Ben King song that I've
Okay,
enjoyed.
okay, yeah.
Which would you recommend from the Smart Local?
What would I recommend? Wow, there's too many.
Right.
I really, it's like a playlist though. There's a lot of good songs. So I don't have anyone to to recommend. But do you have a song that you would recommend from your playlist?
From my playlist,
Yeah.
like local music.
Can be local
From
or
your local
yours,
music.
yeah.
Yours.
Nice.
Okay.
Mama, just go listen to my whole discography lah. You know, I mean,
okay.
give me the streams. But no, I think for me, local music wise, I really enjoy Erica's music. It's spelled Aeriqah. Do you know?
Yes,
That's
I've heard.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
I love her music. Yeah. So she has really good songs. I think my favorite is Where or When.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, but of course, I mean, you know, as you were saying, like, being in the music industry, there's a little bit of like challenges. So maybe you could share like a bit more about what you face personally.
Okay, yeah, so on what I was mentioning just now about how people don't listen to local music, I think that's definitely a big challenge in and of itself because, you know, like, it starts at home.
Yeah.
So, and I personally, like myself as well, like growing up, even before I got into the local music scene myself, I can't say that I listen to a lot of local music, so I'm guilty of it as well. But I think it's something that has been drawn to my attention as a local creator. You know, it's important to support like the creators at home as well. So I think it goes down to a lot of different facets, you know, like not just individuals taking the time to go and look out for local art and everything, but also like the government giving funding and like the radio stations, you know, playing like local music and everything. It makes a big difference. So that's a challenge that I have encountered. And I guess personally as well, making music in Singapore is a pretty unconventional path to take. So the self-doubt, the imposter syndrome, and trying to figure out if like I'm insane for wanting to do this as a career, because I know it's not the safest or the most stable option, especially doing it here. Yeah, so it takes a lot to overcome that. So for me, how I overcome that is I cling to the delusional person inside me. So because I swear, you know, I think it really makes a difference because there's a side of me that really thinks that, you know what, if I just put in my best and if it's meant for me, it's gonna find me. And I think that is very important for me to cling to because that's what gives me some semblance of like vision, and it helps me to hold on to my dreams because I think a lot of the time it's easy to let go of it when it seems difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah,
For sure.
definitely. Yeah.
You mentioned dreams. What is the dream?
For
What
me?
is the what's the ultimate dream for you?
Like in terms of music, right?
Of course.
Right. Okay, if you asked me this like maybe a year or two ago, I might have said like a Grammy, but like, and not that I don't want.
Big dreams though.
Big dreams, yeah. I feel like you have to be willing to say it because it's a fact. I mean, like, why should I be ashamed to be like, I want a Grammy, guys? Because I know there might be people who laugh or like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you know, to each their own. But I think I wouldn't say that today, not because I don't want a Grammy or because like I've downscaled my dreams or anything. But I think I have more clarity now about what I want as an artist, and I think I would like to travel and make music around the world, meet new people, you know, play shows and see the world, and yeah, just have more experience and learn as much as I can. And I think the ultimate goal for me would be to somehow successfully like go global to some extent. And I mean, obviously it starts at home, so that's my focus for now, but eventually I would very much like to expand out of Singapore.
That's lovely. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
We got you.
Fingers crossed.
back,
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you so much.
So of course, I mean, you've touched on like dreams and how you're really pursuing them. I think it's really inspiring for both of us that you're still continuing, you know, to do that despite perhaps its unconventionality. So what advice do you have for people who want to pursue their dreams but are perhaps a little bit hesitant to do so?
I mean, first and foremost, I have to say, I think hesitance isn't a bad thing.
Okay.
Because it shows that you care. It shows that this is something that you've given thought to and that you are giving thought to. So it's a good indicator that you do have like a lot of care for what you're thinking about of going into and everything. So I wouldn't say take it as a bad sign, but I think in the sense of letting that stop you, that's never a good thing, you know? So I think don't let fear drive you. In the sense that, I mean, letting fear drive you isn't a bad thing. I think fear can drive people to do incredible things. You know what I mean? Like life-saving situations and stuff, you know, like, those are things that, you know, are positive, but don't let it hold you back. You know, for me, what I guess the way that I think of it is if I look back down the line, you know, on this time and will I regret not giving it a go? You know, giving this, and then like asking that question, if not now, then when?
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not gonna be 21 forever. And I wouldn't want...
sing.
But yeah, genuinely, I mean, looking back on the whole concept of like, you know, or the shots that I could have taken and I didn't take, I don't want to regret that. So that's what drives me to be like, okay, this is scary a lot of the time, but it's what I want to do. So that's what pushes me to get over the hesitance. So I think that would be my advice. I don't think it came out very clearly, but generally
No, but it's words of wisdom, everyone. Words of wisdom.
very garbled wisdom, but thank you. So yeah, just the whole, holding on to what you want and thinking of it long term. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Wow, that really, I'm definitely gonna remember that as I go forward. Yeah.
And you know, Charlotte, we've been sitting here for close to 10 minutes already.
Yeah.
We gotta hear her sing.
Of course.
She sings so well. I think the audience deserves that. So we were wondering if you could maybe sing us a short verse, maybe like 2 lines from like any song of your choice, or maybe any song that's coming out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. So I have a new song coming out 30th of September. Actually, I'm not sure if it'll be out already by the time people watch this, but it's called One Day. So I'll sing us. Wow, yeah,
Okay, we're ready.
I sang like I debuted it at my Esplanade show. That was really fun. But yeah, so I'll sing maybe the chorus a bit. I haven't hydrated, so sorry if I sound bad. No,
Would you like
it's
some
okay.
water?
Don't worry. It's okay. Thank you so much. But yeah. Okay. The chorus it's a song about holding to hope. And because I came across this text post once, it was like, one day you wake up at 11:30 a.m. in the morning with the love of your life, you make some coffee and pancakes, everything will be okay. And I was like, whoa, what a concept. And I was like, I need to put this in a song. So this song is called One Day. So credit to whoever put that post. I don't know who he is, but you know, yeah. So, okay, so the song goes, one day you wake up in the arms of someone dear, and lay there longer just to hold each other near. And it won't matter if the sky is grey or clear, when you're together. So that's a
Oh my god, we love. Oh my goodness.
I wish we had time for more.
I know, right? You know what? For everyone, I'm sure y'all loved what Shazza sang. So keep a lookout. Check her out on Spotify. Keep out of her socials, and yeah, make sure you're following Shazza and all her upcoming music as well.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today.
Thank
you, Shazza, for being here
Thank you
and
for
for just
having
being
me.
a wonderful person to be around.
Y'all,
Yes, thank you so much. And I mean, would you like to sign off with us?
Yes, please.
All right. So this has been Shah
Luke.
And Shazza.
signing off. Bye.
Yeah, but definition of team, I think Luke and Charlotte.
Are we rolling?
Definition of team right here, teamwork, and in a team, in a duo, you can either compete with each other or you can complement each other, and you guys complemented each other from the very start. I could not pinpoint who was the leader because when the leader is supposed to jump in, she jumps in as well. Charlotte jumps in and she handles it, So I love the jokes here and there. I love the banter between the two of them. I'm curious whether they're actual friends in real life because they have such great
feels like
chemistry
it.
as well. And I think this is very, very rare to find someone that knows how to jump in, knows how to compliment with you. You know what it's like to be in a duo, it's very rare when that happens. So I see this duo working beyond this competition.
Yeah.
There was also a moment when there was a technical glitch and Luke actually turned to the cameraman. He was like, "Are we still rolling?" That's very important to do as well because you want to also make have command of the room to know when can we kick back, can we continue. So I think all that was great, and same thing about asking someone to sing is a huge risk which paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, from the get-go, I saw the outfit and I thought, yes,
So important.
these two are thinking hosts already. They're
Yeah.
coming in for an interview, they've got their outfit down, and then they've got an intro planned.
Yeah.
And I knew that I was going to watch two very professional hosts, and they were. Their energy was consistent despite what was thrown at them. I said that actually they both were very funny and quick to pick up on things Shazza was saying, because Shazza's kind of very laid back, very cool, and she makes jokes and they pick it up completely. And I think that's why the guest was very much engaged as well. And yeah, like you said, the flow of the interview, it was beautiful because it started just on the surface, just getting to know each other, and then became so insightful.
Yeah.
And I think that's important because that's the reason why you're doing an interview, right? Is to understand your guest, is to make the audience relate to everything.
It felt like a seasoned duo who've done the show for several episodes now, so they've got the format down, they know who their audience is, they know their style. So it didn't feel like they were still figuring it out, right? And it didn't feel like, oh, we were just put together for this competition. So if that was the case, you guys really put an effort to think about who you were. And I think most importantly, I got to know who both of you were. Yes. You were authentic. I want to get to know you now, you know, and you're accessible, yet you were professional. You asked the questions I want to ask, you know, Shazza, if I was her fan, or even if now that I know Shazza, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go listen to her music. Yes. So that is the mark of successful host, because you were able to hold court, you were able to be yourself, and you were able to be the connection to the audience and bring all that together with all your own flavors. So bravo, the two of you. Love job.
And that's all we have for you today. Who will make it to the finals? We shall see, as their journey is just beginning. Before we go, we would like to thank our sponsors: Action City, MGP, Self Photo Studios, Spin, K-pop X Spinners, and Nebo. Follow us on our social media platform at SMUBE to receive the latest updates regarding VPH 2022. See you there!